Hi, this is Alex. In this video, we will talk about one of the most common tasks, namely passing parameters between screens. Let's consider an application with two screens. On the first screen, there is an input field username where we will enter a value, and upon pressing a button, we will transition to the second screen. On the second screen, we have a text component that will be used to display the value of the passed parameter. The simplest way to pass parameters is to use a global variable. To do this, open Settings section, go to Modal and Storage. Create a variable named username. On the first screen, for the button component, select the click event. First, invoke mapping. Map the value of the input component to the username variable. Then, add navigation to screen 2. On the second screen, for the page component, choose the After Page Showing event. Here, also add mapping. And mapping the value of the username variable to text. Now let's check if it works. Enter John, press the button. We see the transition to the second page. Here, see the passed value. If you're developing not only a mobile but also a web application, this method has one drawback. Let's press the refresh button. As we can see, we lost the parameter value because the application was reloaded, and all variables have default values. Second solution is passing username as a path parameter. Let's navigate to the routing screen and specify the path parameter for screen 2 like this. On screen 1, add a variable named username. Set the ing model property of the input component as username. Remove mapping. Update navigation event. Specify that the path parameter will be passed with a value of this username. Open screen 2. Also remove mapping. Add the username variable. Add a set variable event. Specifying that the value of the username variable will be taken from path parameters. Provide that value of the text component also will be username. Let's test how it works. In ordinary mode, everything is okay. Press refresh button. Here, everything is fine, and the username value was not lost. However, what to do if parameters can be optional? Press remove frame button. Remove John from the URL and open it. In the developer console, we see an error that the corresponding URL was not found. To address this issue, parameters can be passed as query parameters. Remove path parameter from routing. On screen 1, update the property of the navigation event, changing the parameter type to query. On screen 2, update the set variable event to read the value from query parameters. Repeat testing. Everything is okay, and username is passed as a query parameter. Remove the query parameter from the URL. Reload the screen. The screen is displayed correctly with no errors in the developer console. Now let's consider how to pass parameters when Appery is used as a low-code editor. Open screen 1. Remove the navigation event. Specify the name of the function to be invoked after clicking the button. On the Code tab, define the code of function. Set the value of the local variable to the value of the global variable. Open screen 2. Remove the set variable event. Add a function with the such name. It will be invoked every time the screen is shown. Take the value of local variable from global. Test to make sure that everything works. Now let's pass username as path parameter. Again, update routing. Update navigation from screen 1 to screen 2. On screen 2, find the snippet that reads the path parameter. Update it a little bit. Everything works properly. Lastly, we'll pass the parameter as a query parameter. Remove path parameter from routing. Update the code on screen 1. Update the code on screen 2. And now, everything works. That concludes what we wanted to demonstrate in this video. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video. It is very important for the YouTube algorithm and for us personally. Thank you very much.